action has been issued.
Yes,
Has been-
it has
has
been
been-
issued and tender has also been floated.
Tender has been floated.
Yes.
Show us the tender, where is it? Then we close this now, what remains?
Yeah.
Where is that page?
It's in Annex 5, Your Lordship. This is
Only
the
a sanction.
expenditure.
5 is a sanction, I think.
It's in Annex 9, Your Lordship, I'm sorry.
Just a minute, let me, additional affidavit, dated? When did you file?
Affidavit
Yes,
on 18/3.
18 March 26.
And Your Lordship, the tender is in Annex 9.
Go to page 20.
Okay. So, what remains here? Nothing remains.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Tender has been floated.
Tender has been floated and a letter of acceptance has also been submitted by
Huh?
the contractor. Letter of acceptance has been submitted by
Oh,
the
you have
contractor.
already chosen the
Yes,
tenderer.
it has already been chosen.
It's a 10,
It's in Annex
11.
11.
10 and 11.
Uh-huh.
Miss Daphne, where's your senior?
My lord, he's not appearing today.
He's not appearing.
Yes,
Why?
ma'am.
He's shying away from the court. There's nothing remaining. Can we close?
We are closing the
Lord,
file.
At this stage, my lord, if I may be allowed to file a rejoinder to
No,
the...
no. This is not a, this is a PIL, madam. Heard, Miss, what's your name?
Daphne.
Daphne Ishwar, my lord.
Appearing, your wakalatnama is here, you have signed the wakalat?
No, my lord, I'm appearing on behalf of my senior.
Appearing on behalf of Mr. J.C. Lanusang, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Ms. Vanesiami, learned G.A.
AG. Oh,
AG.
GA, Your Lordship, I'm sorry.
G.A. for respondents number, for respondent numbers
Respondent number 1 to 7.
1 to 7. Anybody else appearing? No. Right. The present PIL has been filed due to the deteriorated condition of the Isol-Lung road. And the inaction of the state respondents in taking steps for improvement of the said road. Full stop. In this respect, the additional affidavit filed on behalf of the respondents number 1 to 4, 6 and 7 on 18/3/2026 is to the effect that the state government has sanctioned rupees 58,99,00,000 only during 2025-2026 for rehabilitation and strengthening of the Isol-Lung road, wide letter number B full stop so and so, para 3 of the affidavit, para 3, dated 16/10/2025. Further, allocation of fund during 2025 for rehabilitation and strengthening of ATL road amounting to rupees 2368 lakhs has been received by the state government via SASKI 2024-2026 via letter number so-and-so dated 19/11/2025. This is para 4, okay? Next, full stop. An additional amount of rupees 3531 has also been received during 2025-2026.
Lakhs.
Huh?
350.
Lakhs. Has been received during 2025-2026 for rehabilitation and strengthening of the ATL road via letter number so-and-so dated 25/11/2025. Full stop. There para 5 hai na. Thus, the total amount allocated by the state government for the Isol-Lung road is 5899, is approximately 589900 lakhs, which has been sanctioned for rehabilitation and strengthening of the said road. Full stop. The additional affidavit also contains the notice inviting tender bracket NIT dated 26/2/2026 with respect to the improvement and upgradation of the Isol-Lung road, divided into two packages, that is package 3 and package 4. The tenders having been submitted by the prospective bidders, the package 3 has been, a letter of acceptance dated 9/3/2026 has been issued to SLT Infracon Private Limited, Badar Purghat, Hailakandi, page 22, okay, in respect of package 3. And in respect of package 4,
To the same form.
and package 3 and 4, okay, while letter dated, same letter, okay, for package 3 and 4, 3 and 4. On considering all the above facts, we are of the view that there is nothing more to be looked into with regard to the grievance of the petitioner regarding the prayer to strengthen and improve the Isol-Lung road. In view of the above reasons, the PIL stands closed.
Deeply obliged.
Item number 2.
It's a restricted tender.
Just one thing. This PIL, we cannot take up that issue here. Under this challenge.
No, will not.
We are also like to, the PIL is closed. First of, however, we do not want to make any comments with regard to whether, no, however, there being no, there being no issue raised with regard to the tender being a restricted tender, we are not inclined to go into that issue in this PIL.
We can include that in the thing, whether we should attend that.
We can,
Just put a stick point in bracket.
Observation has seen, but we have not gone into the merits of it. Huh? We'll correct it.
May it please, my lords. My lords, the Deputy Commissioner DC has scheduled a meeting on the 30th of March, which is next Monday, my lord, with regards to the exchange. If your lordship would like to look at the meeting notice.
Has the assistant controller of printing given his or her comments?
As far as my instruction is concerned, not yet, my lord, but they have been asked to attend this meeting on the 30th, my lord.
Okay. You see, they have to take a stand here because as far as I know, the top authorities of the state are in favor of this transfer. Why is this assistant controller, who is he? If nothing happens on the next date, we are going to call the secretary to file an affidavit, secretary of printing and stationery. What is this?
Yes, my lord.
Right.
Even in the meeting notice, my lord, towards the bottom, she has been requested to attend the meeting at serial number 5, my lord, the assistant controller.
Serial number 5, assistant commissioner, revenue branch.
Printing and stationery, Lunglei.
Copy 2. Copy 2.
Copy 2, my lord.
Below. Number 5.
Copy to number 5, my lord.
She's heading the
Yes, ma'am.
department there in Lunglei.
Lunglei, my lord.
Okay. Deputy Commissioner.
But what
had
has she got to say? What is, well, there is a controller of printing and stationery.
Yes,
What
my
is
lord.
the
She will be
assistant?
representing the controller, printing and stationery, Isol, my lord,
She's
in the meeting.
feedback to the controller. And the controller has to take a call.
Correct.
And the
Not only that, the secretary and the controller, not the directorate, they are not the government.
They know the government, of course. At least feedback and land is there. Can be given team or something like that.
The assistant controller of printing and stationery is yet to respond.
So Deputy Commissioner had called for their comments.
Yeah.
So she has not responded. DJ has responded. Politely.
Okay, right. Mr. Samuel Valarche, the Changte Learned Additional AG, Mizoram, has submitted a meeting notice dated 20/03/2026, issued by the Deputy Commissioner and Chairperson DLAGL, Lunglei District, calling for a meeting to be held on 30th March 2026 at 11:30 a.m. with regard to the exchange of the land and building of printing and stationery department Lunglei with the district court building Lunglei. With the district court building Lunglei. Full stop. District court building Lunglei. The assistant controller, printing and stationery, Lunglei, has also been requested to attend the meeting. Full stop. Next para. The order dated 18/3/2026 issued by this court shows that the Deputy Commissioner's letter dated 25/2/2026 was to the effect that comments had been sought from the District and Session Judge Lunglei, as well as the Assistant Controller of Printing and Stationery, Lunglei, with regard to the proposed exchange of land. While the District and Session Judge had given her comments, the Assistant Controller of Printing and Stationery was yet to respond to the Deputy Commissioner's letter dated 24/2/2026. Full stop. though we were tentatively of the view that some observations were required to be made due to the inaction of the Assistant Controller of Printing and Stationery. Next para. The addition AG shall produce the meeting minutes of the meeting to be held on 30/3/2026 on the next date. List the matter on when?
The 1st or the 7th, my lord, so Wednesday.
When do we fix?
7th of April, my lord.
7th April.
Oblige.
DB day should be 8th of April.
Huh?
DB day must be 8th of April.
8th of
Okay,
1st or 8th.
8 April.
Oblige.
Item number 3.
Ship in item 3, I am representing the contractor, respondent number 12 in the matter. I have filed my additional affidavit.
What does your affidavit say?
Lordship, my affidavit shows the exact progress of the work, and I have given the comparative chart that in January this progress was 10%. Now as on 20th of March this progress is 35%.
How much?
35%, Lordship.
45?
35.
35?
35. Yes, Lordship.
So you are not going to complete before the monsoons?
Lordship, within the contractual period we will be able to complete it, because there is one reason. Now we are doing only the surface work. So once the surface work is completed and WMM and DBM shall start, then progress of the work will be accelerated more than what is the percentage as on date. So within 15-20 days there will be more drastically change in the progress of the work.
You all don't seem to be taking this work seriously.
No, Lordship, kindly see my progress as on 15th of January it was only 10%. And by deploying the manpower and machineries to the best and maximum, we have been able to achieve it 35% as on 20th of March. And the work is of the surface level. So after this it will be progress more drastically. I have annexed the photographs of the work progress, Lordship.
You are for which respondent?
Respondent number 12.
You are respondent number 12.
Yes, Lordship, I am the contractor. Page 109 onwards.
Mr. Anil, your photographs are all within the Sairang village area, nothing beyond.
No, on all the 3 stretches, Lordship, if you kindly see. On all the 3 stretches.
No, you tell me,
progress is there.
what is the length of your contract work? How many kilometers does it cover?
All the 3 contracts, there are 2 contracts, it is covering 53 kilometer length.
53. And
Yes,
the
Lordship.
photographs that you have annexed here, they
Yes,
are
Lordship.
all pertaining to areas which are close to Sairang village.
Lordship, for both the projects, page 109 onwards, let me identify the exact page.
109, where is 109?
I think Lordship were producing the affidavit filed by the petitioner.
I think you should come and appear personally in the court next time. This is not, it's very difficult
All right, Lordship.
to do cases like this.
All right.
Otherwise, if you can't come, we'll ask your client to come.
All right. No, I will come personally.
This, your affidavit is of 24th March 2026.
No, Lordship, this is the petitioner's affidavit. This is not mine affidavit. This is the petitioner's affidavit.
Which one
Mine
is that
affidavit is of 23rd of March.
23rd March.
This. Page 109 you said.
Yes, Lordship.
It's a photograph, annexure Roman 4.
Yes, Lordship. Yes, Lordship.
Where have you stated that you have completed 35% of the work?
Lordship, in para 7 of my affidavit. Para 7, page 8.
What is the timeline otherwise for completion of the work?
7th of July 2026 to complete the project.
And what was the order passed by this court earlier? They gave you a timeline to finish.
Lordship, in fact, we had earlier filed our affidavit stating that we will make our endeavor to complete the project by the end of the month, by the end of April 2026, subject to the following. There were 2-3 observations. One was the variation order was to be received from the authority.
I hope your construction work is as per specification.
Yes, Lordship.
Because if
It is being monitored by the
monitored by whom?
respondent number 7 to 10.
We might order surprise checks later on. And if we find
Yes,
that
Lordship.
if we find that you are not doing as per specifications, then there might be criminal cases following your clients.
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, if you kindly see page 27 to 28, there I have requested the authority to conduct the joint site inspection for the works which I have undertaken along with the learned counsel for the petitioner also. So that whatever the work I am undertaking, it should come within the knowledge of the counsel for the petitioner also.
Who is 7 to 9?
7 to 10.
Next slide.
Are you monitoring the quality of the road?
On the last occasion also, my lord, we had convened a meeting on the site along with the presence of the contractor, my lord. I had produced that letter also earlier, my lord.
No,
And as of date, we are monitoring his progress and his work.
We don't want only progress is okay, but
Yes, my lord.
I hope he's constructing as per specifications, as per the Indian Road Congress specifications. You see, a road is to be constructed in a particular manner. There'll be probably water-bound macadam, then there'll be this stone, then they'll have to add this, they'll have to do this. I hope the thickness, everything, the quality of the stones, everything is being... I hope you are not using limestone. Huh?
No, here the Lordship presided in that day, I think it was 21st of January. At that time, we have also stated that we are not using the lime stock. We clarified it. In fact,
You
there was order
have to
also
check.
from the Lordship.
You see, limestone rocks are being transported from Meghalaya to the Mizoram border, where they are being ground into small stones. Now, from where they are using this, I don't know. But if you find out whether they are limestones, if they are limestones,
We are not using
this will be this will be pure cheating. In which case we will come down heavily on all of you.
Lordship, in fact, there is order from the Lordship. It's dated 22nd of January, wherein the Lordship had directed the parties are directed to ensure that no limestone rocks are being used for repair of the road, and the stone boulder used should be of good quality, able to withstand the permissible load weight of heavy vehicles. On that day also we clarified we are not using the limestone rocks.
I don't know because I remember one, I think you have got a case in Guwahati with regard to operating a machine in the borders. I think it was your party or some other party.
No, not my party.
Huh?
And apart from that,
And the
apart-
notice had been issued to you by the Forest Department of Assam.
Maybe some other contractor, but not. Lordship, one more thing with regard to quality. It is being checked by the respondent number 7 to 10 because there is project monitoring unit also. They are checking it, quality of the work which I am undertaken. And there is authorities engineer also who is independently verifying all these things. So, quality is not the issue, Lordship.
One of the companies who are doing this road, Hamra Road.
Should we direct the NPCC to file an affidavit?
NHIDC.
NPCC, in what manner they are monitoring the quality of work? I guess gone to the spot and all that. Just to think of it.
Have you filed any affidavit?
On earlier occasions, we have filed, Malad.
No, now after your inspection, inspection of the quality of the road being constructed by the contractor.
No, we have not yet filed.
I think you should.
Yes, Malad.
We are of the view that you should file an affidavit specifically stating
Quality.
that the contractor is constructing the road as per specification and no limestone is being used. After that, we will have a random checking done. We will order random checking of various sections of the road, and if we find that you all are not complying with the road specifications required as per the guidelines laid down, then we will see what can be done.
Yes, Malad.
Because you see, it is for the people of the state. This is where the lifeline of the state. We cannot allow them to play with the future of these persons who depend upon this road for their survival. So, how long will it take for you to file?
2 weeks, Malad.
2 weeks. Yes, and what is the number of people working for you right now in the stretch of road?
Lordship, in stretch from 70 to 95 there is 114 number of persons, and for the other stretch there is 193 persons. I have given the details, para 11 of my affidavit, Lordship.
Huh?
Para 11 of my affidavit,
Para 11.
I have mentioned. Yes, Lordship.
It's true.
And what is the equipment that you have? Let us see.
All right. Lordship, the earlier affidavit, page 154, the earlier affidavit of my 21st of January, I have given all the equipment details from page 154 onwards.
Page?
154.
154, Lordship. There is chart, what should be as per the contract agreement and how many I have deployed at the site.
Is this enough for doing
Yes,
work on
Lordship.
2 stretches of road?
Page 154 as well as also see page 157. For both the sites I have different equipments.
Right.
You are the amicus, Miss Emily?
My lord, I am for the petitioner.
Petitioner. Yes, anything? Anything else? Actually, this item, the next item and this is similar.
It's similar. The next item covers almost the whole of Mizoram, my lord.
Okay, the next item covers Mizoram.
Yes, my lord.
This item covers only that Khamrang area.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, I heard Ms. Emily Changte, the counsel for the petitioner. Mr. Samuel Banarsiata Changte appears for the respondents number 7 to
10, my lord.
10. Ms. Zvani Semi appears for 1 to 5. Mr.
Anil Kumar, for respondent number
Is
12.
for you. Who is respondent number 11? Hala. Mr. appears for respondent number 11. Ms. Zairam Sangpe appears for respondent number 6. Mr. Anil Kumar appears virtually on behalf of respondent number 12.
Yes, my lord.
Full stop.
Lordship.
After hearing the parties for some time, we are of the view that the NHIDCL should submit an affidavit within 2 weeks with regard to the inspection work undertaken by them pertaining to the contract work of respondent number 12. Full stop. The affidavit should specifically state as to whether any limestone rocks is being used by the contractor with regard to the construction work being carried out by him, by the respondent number 12. Anything else? We are also of the view that the contractor should submit an additional affidavit specific. Have you taken any specific plea in this in this affidavit that you have not used limestone rocks.
No, Lordship, not
Then
specifically.
you
as
file an
stated in-
affidavit, you file an affidavit. The
Right,
the respondent number 12 shall also file an affidavit specifically stating as to whether they are using limestone rocks for their contract work in question. Till the 9th of July.
35 का 13% का. So remaining 65, how do they intend to complete that within how about the sunset?
June, April, May, June. April, July.
July is the rainy season.
Next para. Mr. Anil Kumar, learned counsel for the respondent number 12, submits that though they had submitted an affidavit stating that they would try to complete the contract work by April 2026.
So I don't know. How do they intend to complete this work?
Okay, what have I said? They would try to complete. They have completed only 35% of the work till date. The respondent number 12 shall accordingly, in the next affidavit to be filed, shall specifically clarify and specify as to the manner in how they intend to complete the remaining 65% of the work. List the matter on.
Roster for long run. Roster for long run. Last roster has running body. After being there's no roster. Tentatively 22nd.
Affidavit का तैलुत बहुत से है. Today is what? Today is 25th, 1st, 8th.
22nd.
Good Friday, I'm not sure. List the matter on 21st April.
Lordship, if I may submit
Yes.
one thing. If progress for the specified stretches of roads may be written in the affidavit.
Okay, right. The affidavit to be filed by the respondent number 12 shall also specify the progress of work in respect of each of the stretches of road that the respondent number 12 is working on.
We have already stated in our affidavit specifically. We have specifically stated.
And fix those here. DB.
So what do you want?
22nd Wednesday.
22nd or 22nd, huh? List of 22nd. Then, you know the latest, you
Yes,
give
Lord.
the latest. By today it is 35%. By the next date it should be more.
Yes, Lordship. Specifically will.
Yes.
Highly agree.
And we are going to order inspection once the affidavit comes.
All right, Lordship.
We are going to order a specific inspection, and we will also include some neutral parties. We are warning you in advance.
Item number 4.
Highly obvious.
Lordship, on behalf of the state respondents 1 to 5, I have filed my affidavit this morning.
No. Okay, so what about the center? Madam, I don't want the same kind of
My lord,
submission.
BRTF was completed as respondent number 8. Then BRTF stated that they are looking after Isol to Durtlang,
Okay, so-
CPU to Konpui. Then the same has been properly maintained. Then the rest had already been handed over to state PWD.
Please give us an affidavit, that
Yeah,
small
my
thing.
lord, I may be seeking 2 weeks' time for filing. I already drafted and sent for the department for vetting, my lord.
Okay. Then Miss Miss Caroline K. Learned Counsel for the government, state government, submits that affidavit has been filed this morning. Mrs. Zaran Sangpi, CGC, submits that she will file affidavit within 2 weeks. Leaves the matter after 2 weeks.
Lordship, if I may add one thing, the state respondents filed their affidavit, but they have not mentioned the one stretch of road
Madam, we
between
don't have the
Lunglei to
affidavit.
Zongte.
Huh?
They have not mentioned the road between Lunglei to Zongte.
Lordship, Lunglei to Zongte is being maintained by the NHIDCL.
Okay.
Okay. You say, then you add, just, huh? Who? Yes, Caroline, you file another affidavit stating that Chongte road is not looked after by you. Okay?
Yes, Lordship.
Miss Caroline Kelung OP submits that she will also file an additional affidavit clarifying the fact that the state government, it is the NHIDCL and not the state government that is looking after the road from Lunglei to
Lunglei to
Chongte.
Chongte.
Lunglei to Chongte. Leave the matter after 2 weeks.
8th of April.
Obliged.
Item number 5.
May it please His Lordship. Lordship, I have filed this writ appeal challenging the order of the single judge, Lordship. Lordship, may kindly peruse the order passed by your Lordship in the first occasion, Lordship. Order dated 18/2/2026, Lordship.
Yes, what has happened to the case before the civil court at Kolaship?
Lordship, it was CAV. After that, nothing. They have not passed any order. Lordship, I have specifically stated in my writ appeal, Lordship. Now, Lordship, because of this stay order, Lordship, they are trying to change the facts of the case, Lordship. Because this order is absolutely illegal, as your Lordship has already held on the first occasion. Lordship, may kindly see the order in para number 8, Lordship.
Yes.
It appears, and it has been also stated by the learned counsel for the appellant, that because of such order passed by the civil court in the injunction petition, an amount of rupees 27,90,009 was not transferred to the account of the writ appellant. It appears that all these facts were not brought before the learned single judge when the order passed by the Metropolitan Magistrate Chennai was challenged before this court. Even otherwise, this writ petition was not maintainable against the order. However, assailability, it may have been passed in a criminal jurisdiction. We have initially inclined to set aside the order as it was completely without jurisdiction, but considering the fact that the status quo order was passed in the civil suit injunction petition preferred by the respondent number 1 has yet not been varied or rescinded, we deem it appropriate to issue notice to the respondent number 1, 2 and 3. At this stage, Lordship, that's the thing. Lordship has already held that this writ petition and also.
Why don't you, so that civil court decision is still pending? It's not been
Lordship.
decided.
No.
Why don't you issue an order, why don't you challenge that?
No, I have challenged the order of a single judge, whereby the single judge has stayed an order passed by the magistrate in Chennai, Lordship. That is the crux of the matter, Lordship. It cannot be, Lordship. At no point of time, how can that be, Lordship?
Criminal matter, passed in Chennai. Petition here. It's an illegal order.
That is challenged here.
Anything
else?
Oh, there is some other matter, civil case and file book FM against the order. So in the civil court, what was challenged? The same thing was challenged.
No, Lordship. In the civil court, Lordship, they have filed an injunction petition saying that the order, the money which has been there in the account should be remain at the status quo. Now the magistrate court has directed directed the bank to release the amount to me, and they have got a status quo with regard to that order. Now after that, they have filed a writ petition in a criminal jurisdiction saying that the order
appearing for the other side?
Lordship, I'm appearing for the respondent number 1. However, my lord, I have only received the copy yesterday. So let me go through this, my lords, and then after that we can have the hearing, my lord.
Well, this is a patently illegal order. It does. How can you stay a criminal court order in a writ appeal?
My lords, I will examine this. My lord,
in a writ petition.
Yes, my lord. I will. There was one, my lord. My client, he has given me some very vague instructions, my lord, regarding some law, my lord. So let me speak to him. He's also a lawyer, my lord. So let me speak to him. He's in Calcutta. The only problem is he's sick, so I cannot talk to him properly also on the phone. So let me talk to him 1 week's time.
Lordship, the order was, Lordship, this date was fixed today on the prayer of the counsel for the respondent number 1, Lordship.
You are for whom?
My lord, I'm representing the petitioner in the writ petition, that is the respondent number 1. Mr. Soirema.
Who appeared on the last time?
In the writ petition, my lord, he appeared in person, my lord.
11/3, you already appeared.
No, my lord, so I had filed the Vakalat Nama and all. Now I was supplied this writ petition copy, my lord.
Today?
No, yesterday evening. So I had gone through it
Writ petition or writ appeal?
In the writ appeal, my lord, I have been provided.
So he says that he has been given this yesterday. We'll fix it next week.
Lordship, I would leave up to your Lordship, but this is not what to say, Lordship.
Next week, heavens will not fall now. Next week.
Lordship, may on 6th, Lordship, on 6th.
No, 6th is a holiday here, I think. 6th April. No.
Lordship,
they usually have DB here on Wednesday.
Then 8th, Lordship. 8th.
Yes, 8th.
Obliged.
Right, Mr. Joseph L. Delce, appearing for the respondent number 1, submits that he has received a copy of the writ appeal only yesterday and he needs some time to go through the same. He accordingly prays that the matter may be listed on 8th April. List the matter on 8th April.
Deeply obliged.
Item number 6.
Lordship, as per the last order, my learned friend was supposed to give his affidavit in opposition.
Who?
Reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the AMC.
Yes.
So, my lords, we have finished the affidavits. But, my lord, let me point out what we have mentioned in the affidavit, my lord. This is a very simple point. Now, what they have mentioned, my lord, is that there was a spot verification which was done, and that the petitioners were in attendance in that spot verification. Now, this statement is not wrong, my lord. We were in attendance in the spot verification, but when the verification report was made, my lord, at that time, it was made at a separate place, at a separate time. So we were not there when the report was made. So our mere attendance in that place, my lord, on that day does not signify our consent to the construction. That is the first thing, my lord, that we have mentioned in our affidavit, my lord. Now the second point, my lord, I would like to raise is, my lord, know very well that till 2024, when this case was filed, my lord, when this case was registered, until then there was a lot of landslide, and it was because of that it was made. And my lords, the landslides occurred because of the constructions which happened because permissions were given by the AMC for constructions. Now, since that order was passed and since the stay order has become effective, my lord, there has not been, at least to my humble understanding, my lord, there has not been a single landslide that has occurred in that particular place. So given this situation, my lords, my humble prayer is let this stay order continue. Let this matter be disposed of, my lord, once and for all, finally. And after that, my lord, if they should construct, then they can be passed in the order itself, my lord. That is my humble, because otherwise, my lord, the balance of convenience only is not in their favor, and it can lead to irreparable injury also. Status quo, my lord, this is my humble submission, would be best, my lord, at this time, especially since now it's going to start raining also. So this is one thing. And also, my lord, in their spot verification, they have mentioned 3 people, my lord. The spot verification report is there, and those 3 people, my lord, they have not been impleaded as parties in this case. So those 3 people have violated the stay order issued by this court. So they would have also to be impleaded in this case, my lord.
On one hand, my learned friend is saying the matter should be disposed. Now he's praying for impleadment of other people. In that case, let my application be decided.
Basically, I'm praying for his application to be dismissed at this stage.
Yes. Let it be decided, then let him file his affidavit, we can have a hearing. On the last court date, he says that he's going to file a reply to the affidavit filed by AMC. Today he's saying that it is ready.
No, because the only point we have mentioned, my lord, and it is clear cut. It doesn't have to be examined, my lord.
The AMC has conducted spot verification on 2 occasions. In both the affidavits filed by the
AMC headed by a politician, you can get any order made. You remember that Agape Super Specialty Hospital? It was stayed. They built beyond the permitted floors. It was stayed. They closed it. The banner was there. Now they have approved that illegal construction. That AMC is like that.
In our case, we have abided by every order of this honorable court.
In fact,
you see, the thing is, construction, if it is within the prohibited zone, so no chance.
It is not within the prohibited zone.
Even if it is not, then there should be a limit. You cannot have
in the meantime, at least let me start construction and come up to the road level at least.
No, they will have to see. How many floors is your building?
G+7.
Oh, Baba.
It starts from below the road level.
And my lord, that entire landslide was caused because of these constructions.
No way.
That
How can you put the blame on us?
My lord, that
petrol pump is right next to Isol-Lung.
And permission was given by AMC for that construction.
AMC has given permission everywhere, but AMC doesn't. You see, now AMC from now on, I think we will have to pass an order. Wherever you have given construction permission and there has been a landslide, you will have to pay the cost for all the buildings that are damaged.
In fact, Your Worship, like I've said, there are 2 RCC concrete buildings on either side of my construction. And in the monsoons, it is dangerous for them. They keep complaining to me that because of your construction and the
because of your non-construction.
Because unless I am allowed to.
Because of your non-construction. We are worried about construction and you are worried about non-construction causes landslide.
At least I can be allowed to construct the retaining wall. Even the AMC has said that I am doing as
AMC,
per
the problem is we don't trust the AMC. No? That's the problem.
But there are rules and regulations made by
There are
AMC.
rules and regulations.
We have abided by them. We are not in the protected zone.
Can there be any limit to the floors that can be constructed in a high-risk zone like Mizoram? The
regulation is the same in the whole Isol area, my lord.
It's the same.
It's the same.
Now, supposing you build a house in the middle of air ground, and you build a road in the Isol-Lung, it will be the same.
Yes, my lord.
What kind of logic is that?
In my opinion, I think there should be some different regulation.
Correct.
Yes.
How can, where is the logic? I mean, they should apply their brains. They don't even use a little part of their brains.
Yajub, I think
Only want money, the fees, that's all.
My learned friend has taken it a bit personally. My application is based on the records, a permit, everything is given to me. And again, they were present in the joint spot verification, they signed the attendance sheet, now they're trying to dishonor it. I mean...
No, he's giving his personal opinion.
3 members were present.
No, there has to be some reasoning. How can imagine a building being constructed on the side of in a cliff and in a plain area? It cannot have the safety is different.
The geologists were also taken into consideration.
But geologists didn't give permission for constructing 7 floors. It is the AMC.
On the report given by the geologists.
That means that no landslide occurs in Mizoram or?
We are not on that point here. We are on the specific case of the applicant.
No.
The permit was given on the reports given by the geologist.
We can consider allowing you only till a certain amount of floors, not 7 floors.
At least during the pendency, let me at least come up to the road level. I'm right down there. It's not that I'm constructing from, on the above the road level. It's not. I'm coming from below the road level. So at least
naturally, you have to come from below the road level because that's the only way you can build a house in Mizoram.
So my humble prayer.
But
then
then
at least let me come.
You have to have some conscience also. Not only think about your profession. You have got to have, because this is going to affect the lives of a lot of people in Mizoram, a lot of people in Isol. If you remember when the Isol-Lung landslides occurred, people had to go all the way from the back towards Wangtui to reach Isol. It took them 3-4 hours.
Yajub, if I'm allowed to come up at least to the road level, it'll be for the safety of everyone.
And
how many floors is that?
Four floors here.
If you waive your right for the other floors, we'll allow. You talk to your client. Otherwise, we will pass orders, necessary orders. We'll limit the floors. We cannot allow. Now, tomorrow, someone will have a G+9 building or a G+12 building. That cannot be allowed. There has to be some limit. The Isol-Lung road, they are spoiling the entire view for everyone. Only you are going to enjoy the view now. It could have been a tourist attraction.
Judge, may kindly fix the matter day after. In the meantime,
we'll fix it.
I can get instructions.
Yes,
up to what level?
Correct. You do that.
Otherwise, because up to the road level, then it won't even turn out to be a residence, proper residence.
But we cannot allow you to build as much as you want.
So, but
the effects, you don't, you see, one thing I'll just tell you. While you go from Chanmari to Isol-Lung, the last house around the Chanmari, that is Puropira's brother's house. And because of his building construction, his building went down, pulling the road below, pulling the road above, the road also went down. And because Puropira was the ENC that time, he made the road high, everything. Now, the veranda is here, the road is here. So the road is halfway between the floor and the ceiling. So, I mean, there are effects. Everyone knows it. There are effects, but people are overlooking and AMC totally not applying their mind. I mean, You see, even if you see these things, you will notice that building construction will pull the road down also, because our soil is such.
Both sides of my building, there are two RCC buildings.
Look, we
Nothing
cannot
has
help what
to
has
the road.
happened. What has happened, we cannot help.
But that is the...
Now
that-
we are going to have an extra load. You see, sometimes what happens, maybe the soil can carry this much load, but if you add another 100 kg or 1 kg extra beyond that load, then the soil may subside. So we are not saying that, you see, one thing is that just because nothing happened because of those two, the soil will remain the same. It's not that. It may be because of your building. Now, it might have an effect.
Let them supervise it. The AMC is there. They have the technical expertise. They
That's
have
what we are saying. We are telling you, we don't trust the AMC.
Then I don't know what to say. If the normal court cannot trust
Yes,
the AMC,
we cannot trust because they have given permission to. They have given approval to constructions that have been made beyond their approved floors. And one day they close it, the next day they okay.
Yeah, because in their regulations they can, deviation can be.
That is what we are trying to say. That the regulations do not have any limit. You can build even 100 floors as per the regulations. Is it practicable? Not practicable. If you want, we'll fix it day after tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll pass an order.
Let me get to my client. Let's see what is his
Correct,
views.
correct.
I mean, at least something. Otherwise, I've taken a loan from the SBI. I'm repaying the loan also. I mean, and with this stay order, I mean, more than a year has passed.
You see, the interest of one person when compared to thousands.
I understand.
You
At
see
least
the scale.
let's see. Let me talk to him.
Yes,
Let's
talk
see
to him.
what he has to say. I mean, a bit here and there we can surely come to a compromise, but you also value just above the road, it won't even sort of accommodate proper residence. At least
We are trying to make Taj Mahal or something, make a smaller building.
if the plans show that it's not a Taj Mahal.
Must be a big one. Where are you going to put 5 floors? Are you going to occupy 7 floors? You're going to have tenants. Where will they put their scooters and their cars on the road?
The road level will be the garage.
The road level, you will make it into a shop.
Yeah. The road will be a garage.
Anyway, you find out, you ask, and then we'll see.
My learned friend is, I mean, just objecting for the sake of objecting.
No, my lord.
He was present in the verification. Now he's saying that.
List the matter on Friday.
Obliged, my lord.
6 items. Part 2, ma? No, part 2 paka tha, cholo. Baaki kan list lawan. Actually, one thing is
Item number 7.